Hey guys, and welcome to Day-to-Day Scott, where I bring you daily content on entrepreneurship and personal growth. How I bring you that daily content is simple. I'm an entrepreneur, and as an entrepreneur yourself, you'll know how much we learn each day. From content, off blogs, from learning from mentors, from reading up on things, from just actioning stuff and executing stuff. We learn so much each day because we have to as entrepreneurs, because we're ever learning, because it's such a fun journey that we're always on. So that's what I do, is I create my learning from each day and put it into content that you'll gain value from. This does a few things. It allows me to obviously rehash my knowledge. It allows me to learn from the videos. You get to see those light bulb moments, and most importantly, it allows you to learn from these videos. It allows you to learn from my mistakes, my failures, so you don't have to make them. So that's the main purpose of this YouTube video and this YouTube channel as a whole. And I'm also trying to bring the community of entrepreneurs together to feel confident with one another, to speak with one another about issues and anything you're facing through your entrepreneurial journey, because as we know, it's a difficult ride. It's not all fun, it can be difficult as well. So please do stay tuned. This is a key one if you want to understand how to gain clarity every single day. And if you understand the power of having clarity, it's huge. It's absolutely huge. Having a clear understanding of where you're going, where you're coming from, where you are and where you're going is massive in business and the entrepreneurial journey. So please stay tuned and you'll find out exactly how I get the clarity bomb every single day. Hey guys, and welcome back. I'm just going to focus that. It's because I get very erratic with my hands, get too excited, that's all the passion is coming out. Anyway, how to gain instant clarity every single day, every day. This is simple. It's something I've mentioned quite a lot before in other videos, and I did another video on how important mentors are, and that's as simple as it is get a mentor. I was going to say it at the end, but I'm going to tell you now, because if you leave the video, you need to at least know this. Please get a mentor. In your industry, whether you're about to start your entrepreneurial journey, whether you're in it, wherever you are, whatever end you are, please get a mentor. They're so easy to get for free. There's no payment, you don't have to pay anyone. And if you're struggling, simply just comment below, DM me, and I'll sort it out for you. Please get a mentor. Okay, I just want to put that out there before, in case anyone clicks off. Okay, actually getting into the video. So, context to this video is, I had a call with one of my mentors. One of my mentors, it's my father, which you can watch an interview with him. I did an interview with him, actually. I'll put it at the end of the video. You can learn a bit more about my father. It's funny because every time I speak to him and my other mentors, is that I call it a clarity bomb. You always get this new perspective on where you are and where you're going, and there's just huge sort of gust of clarity you just get every time, having just even a 5-minute, 10-minute, 20-minute, 40-minute call, whatever it is. I always get this clarity bomb, and that's what I call it, because it's just, that's what it feels like. It's just this like, oh yeah. And sometimes it's so simple, but you just need those mentors to get it out of you and just see it in a different way. And it's so bloody good. And the reason I say bloody good is it helps you so much, because the more clarity you have, the more you know where to focus your time, you know how to make better decisions with going forward, and you can so make better decisions and just have a clearer idea of where your focus needs to be. And that's huge in business, because you do not want to be wasting time. Time is everything. So I'm going to clear it again. There we go. So the importance of this is because you build routines every day, from working every day. I find that the more you do, the less you see. And that's sort of a big quote I really do believe in, is that the more you look at it, the less you see. The more you do, the less you see. And that's why mentors are so important, because they don't get wrapped in all the noise that you are. When you're doing work and you're managing your own business, there's so much noise. You don't just say, so I do marketing, so I like to do marketing, that's where I'm a lot more fresh. But obviously, as running business, I've got to do my accounts, I've got to do my customer services, I've got to manage my website, I've got to manage this, and this, and this. There's so many other things that I'm not used to running. And managing that whilst doing what I'm focused on, it's really difficult. because there's just so much noise around you, dealing with so many different things. So it's very difficult to stay focused, and it's very hard to be fully aware of where you are, where you've come from, and where you're going. So that's why mentors are so key, because think of it this way: you're in the noise. I say, this is the example I'm going to use, is you're in a garden, okay? So you're in the garden, there's loads of trees, there's bushes, there's animals, whatever. You're in the garden and you're inside, there's loads of stuff going on, you're in like a rainforest garden, but your mentor is outside this garden. He's outside, he's on the hill, and he can look over. And the great thing about that is you're in the noise, and you're just trying to sort of understand everything, look around everything. There's so much going on. There's monkeys going over there, there's lions over there. But your mentor is up on the hill up here. You probably can't see that. Up on the hill up here. And he's looking down, and he sees everything. He sees everything there, and he looks at it all. And he goes, oh, you just need to move that. And that's why it's so amazing to have mentors. I think that's the best way to explain it, is they see everything so clearly, obviously because of their experience, they've gone through it before, and so many other things. Is they just have that silverback experience. Silverback, sorry, it's a weird expression I used. Sorry, I don't know what that sound is. I don't know what that was. There's a beeping sound, I don't know where that's coming from. But yeah, so they can see it in a way you can't, and then they just move the chips around and say, this is what you need to do. It's as straightforward as that. And that is so key, because they're going to give you this clarity bomb that I'm saying, and they're going to refocus you on the right things, and they're going to realize, oh, wait a minute, he's trailing that way, you need to just come over here. And it's so great in having a mentor to give you that every day. And that's why I love having mentors, and I believe it's one of the most important things when you're starting out in business, especially when it's your first time. Even in 30, 40, 50, 60 years down the way, I still will have mentors. That's a really key thing, like a quote, I can't remember who did the quote, but basically there was a quote saying, if your mentor doesn't have mentors, then they shouldn't be your mentor. It's an interesting one, that. So get a mentor now, please. And if you don't, if you're not sure where to look or sort of where to ask, then just simply comment below and I'll help you out. I've got lots of networks to mentors that I can easily give you one, so don't worry, just come to me, I'll sort that out for you. Yeah, so that is the video, is understand gaining clarity is huge, because it allows you to refocus on the right things, understand where you're coming from, where you are and where you're going, and that's allowed me to understand exactly what opportunities I'll be taking advantage of in the next few months, because I've got some really exciting ones coming up, and I now know exactly what I'm going to do, and I've already set meetings ready for that. Today I set up the meetings ready to take advantage of those opportunities that at first I was reluctant, but then my mentor gave me the clarity bomb. I was like, yeah, this is the right decision. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I did. I love talking when it's about mentors, because I love speaking to my mentors, because they just give me so much clarity. It's just so many light bulb after light bulb after light bulb, and I want you to have that as well. Tomorrow I've got an interview coming out, and that's with Jay Allen, very inspirational guy. He was in 12 years in the army as a trauma medic, and he was discharged over various injuries, very emotional, intense ways he got injured, which you can obviously find out in the interview. And now he runs 2 successful companies, True North and Adazero. I really recommend to watch that video, because it's so inspiring, and he's just got such a focused mindset, and the way he sees business is just amazing, because obviously he's been through the army route and now he goes into business, so he's so switched on when it comes to it, so focused, and just sees it again with that clarity. And I believe clarity might even be the #1 thing in 2018 for you to gain success, is to have unbelievable clarity of where you come from, where you are and where you're going. It's an interesting one. Let's think about it. Obviously, takeaway is simple: get a mentor. Simple as. I'm going to leave it at that. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do subscribe to my channel at Scott Mears. Follow my Twitter at Scott Mears _, my Facebook at Scott Mears Entrepreneur, and my Instagram at Scott Mears Entrepreneur. As always, guys, it was an absolute pleasure. This was Day to Day Scott. The best way to predict the future is create. Go out there, create the future. Thank you very much for sticking around, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye, guys.